Well, hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Rose, and today we are going to address the issue of those people who keep telling you that they want you to have babies. You know, when it comes to these Western countries, children are very well protected. Okay, they are protected, and these countries have social support. Okay, like they want to make sure if you have young children, they want to make sure that the children are safe, the children have shelter, they have food, they have all the basic needs. Okay. Now, unfortunately, there are some people from these developed countries that take advantage of the support, the government support that is there. And you find there are even people in those countries that continue having children, not because they really love children. Okay, I know there are people who like really love children, they just want to have children, right? But there are some people who actually have children as means of getting money from the government. So there's this girl I was talking to. She told me, she contacted me on Instagram, and she told me she doesn't mind me sharing this, by the way. She told me I can go ahead and mention it. I don't usually mention something unless somebody has given me the go ahead, right? So she says she met this guy, and this guy wants her, she's a very young girl, he wants her to start having children as soon as possible, but he doesn't want to marry her. Please keep that in mind. He doesn't want to marry her, but he wants her to have his kids and start having them as soon as possible. In fact, he wants like 4 or 5 children. So she was like, I don't understand, Rose. Why does he want so many children, but he doesn't want to marry me? And I was thinking, I was like, okay, this man does not want to move to Kenya. Okay? He doesn't want to marry her, but he wants her to have these kids. And for me, it just came to my mind that what if this guy wants this girl to have children, and then he can take those children with him to his country? Because all he has to do is do a DNA test, to prove to his government, these are my kids, Of course, he's gonna come. He's gonna be there, and his name is gonna be in the birth certificate, because he was very detailed with this information. He was like, yes, of course. There's no need for us to get married, because once we have the kids, the kids will have my name, and my name will be in their birth certificate. So what is the issue? Like, there is no need to rush into marriage. Now, I understand it's not everybody who wants to get married, okay? But when it comes to you as a Kenyan dating a foreign guy, unfortunately, getting married is necessary, because unless he moves to your country, to Kenya, to come and live with you there, for you to move to his country to go and live there without you getting married, it's quite challenging. I'm not saying it's impossible, don't get me wrong, but it's quite challenging, okay? I know you'll be like, okay, if I have his kids, of course I can go because I have his kids. Maybe. But what rights will you have in that country, apart from being the mom of those kids? Which he can do, he can do a lot of things. He can even declare that you are mentally ill. He can do all kinds of things, and then the children will be taken away from you. Anyway, we've seen it happen. We've even seen it here on YouTube. We've watched so many interviews where, women... There's actually one particular woman who said that the man went ahead and called the police and said that she's mentally unstable and she's trying to do, to harm the kids and to harm herself. And then the next thing you know, the kids will be taken away from you. So for me, I feel like there are people who even would want to use African women to have children, not because they really want children, but because they just want to get benefits from their government. They do that. And there's another thing I saw. Actually, I saw a video on TikTok where there's this lady, she's American, and the husband went and cheated on her, and he had a baby, okay? He cheated on her with another woman, had a baby, and now The wife decided that he's gonna sue for the custody of that baby. Okay, like it was so bizarre. Like I couldn't even believe it. She sued for the custody of that baby and she got it. I don't know how that went. I don't know whether both of the parents were unstable. I don't know how that worked out, but she got the baby. And now she's going to sue for the child support. Can you imagine you having a baby with someone, and then the wife takes the baby from you and then sues you for child support? You have to be paying her to raise your baby. You guys, this issue of having children, I know you get very excited when you hear somebody saying, yeah, I'm coming to Kenya and I want to leave you pregnant. And then the next time I come, it's like one baby comes out and another one gets in. And then if he takes the children now, like, what was the point? What was the point if you're not even going to be, having your mixed race baby? Because a lot of you are like, yeah, it's okay, I don't mind. Even if he was to leave me with the baby, it's okay. I would like a mixed race baby. Anyway, I feel like if you're gonna get involved with somebody, just get involved with somebody for the right reasons. If you're gonna start having babies with somebody, just make sure that both of you are having those babies for the right reasons, not for the babies to be used, for other things. Because it's so unfortunate that the child will just be like kitega uchumi, you're just getting government check because you have these children. It's not that you really were looking forward to being a dad or to being a mom, and you just want to have these babies. Okay, look, I'm not saying that if you fall into trouble, I'm not saying there is anything wrong with seeking assistance if it's available, but I'm just saying you're not even prepared. Like, you don't even know how you're gonna look after that child, but you're just going to bring the child, and because you just want to claim the government check, the child check. It happens, you guys. So I just wanted to raise this issue because the lady was asking me, Rose, what could be the reason? Why does he want so many children and he doesn't want to marry me, and he doesn't even sound that stable, to be having so many children? So for me, that was the first thing that came to mind. He just wants to have as many children as possible so he can be claiming the government check. Because what happens in those places where that assistance is available, they see how many children you have, and then they give you a house that is gonna, accommodate those children. All right? Because as I said, it's very important for the children to have shelter. It's important for them to have food and to have clothes, the basic needs, to have, their health taken care of, medicine and everything. So a lot of people would want to have so many children, then the government will give them a big house to accommodate those children. So it's not a case of loving children and just wanting to have children. It's a case of just being selfish and just using young little ones for your own selfish reasons. Anyway, my name is Rose. Thank you for coming to my YouTube channel. Today here we talk about online dating, interracial dating, age gap dating, relocating. Those are the topics that we cover on this channel. If you're interested, please consider subscribing. Please share this video with somebody that might find it useful, and I shall see you on my next one. Bye-bye for now.